I guess he was.
Day.
I guess he needed some attention.
Well, he's got enough right now.
This guy.
What? The ball's in his court.
Please.
Ching ching.
From Podcast P. Name of the podcast.
Is that what they're calling PG-13? Paul George, Steiny.
Yeah, I know.
Better than playoff P.
Jeez.
PG 13%.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's Draymond. He's free agency starts tomorrow afternoon. What's he got to say about it? You keeping the Warriors abreast?
What makes it special is like these my brothers. These are guys who like go to war with. These are guys that when we're done playing, I'll still keep in contact with. You know, I'm going through free agency right now. You know, you hear this and you hear that and just updating them on like my thoughts. Like every step of the way I update them. Like, yo, because I don't want it to get down to a point to where if I was to leave, that because you just can't control news anymore.
Right.
Like it's impossible to control news.
Right. That's getting out.
You know, like it's getting out. And so, if I leave, that it's just like wham, like, hey fellas, just FYI, I'm gone. Or
lead a chat.
It come across like your phone, and I don't get the chance to tell you. You know, and so I'm like in touch with them like a couple times a week right now, just kind of letting them know my mindset, what I'm thinking, what I'm hearing, you know.
I'm going to go first here. He is such a real one in that regard because I don't believe Kevin Durant called Russell Westbrook and told him he was out. And I have nothing to do with their relationship. That hurt me because I would never do anything like that to you or somebody that I got down with. So, Dre, I love that. Regardless his decision, and hopefully he's staying here, Steiny, he's calling to let them know. But here I go, my guru meter. Why do you got to give him an update? Because then that tells me it must be something you are thinking about, something else. You're going to do it. You're thinking about it. Respect.
He's insufferable.
How can I just say that? And you come with
the
that.
guy's just absolutely insufferable at times.
He's just telling you about his free agency process experience.
Me.
Wow,
Me.
That's my daughter's nickname, me.
I mean, listen, the guy's was a great player.
This is his first time going through it, really, Steiny.
He's insufferable.
But what about the brotherhood that he spoke about?
Oh, okay. I'm skeptical.
Oh
yeah, exactly.
God. How do y'all find this stuff?
More Draymond, talking about Draymond.
You hear things and like can't negotiate yet, but what I'm thinking, because I don't want it to come down to that if I'm not offered the offer that I think I should get, or I'm offered better somewhere else and I like that situation more at this point in time in my life, I don't want it to come down to like it's just some abrupt thing and like we haven't talked in weeks and now I'm hitting you up just to tell you I'm going. So I've been like updating them too, like every step of the way over the last couple weeks about just what I'm hearing, what some of the possibilities may be, just to keep them in the loop. That's our relationship. And that's what makes it special.
I rock with him. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's not even everybody, Kyrie, everybody's talking about themselves. We can't just single him out. He was asking about his experience and the gravity. If he were to leave here,
it's a sport. It's sports.
Some people say ball is life. Come on, Dub Nation would be hurt. The window would it would shatter.
Sounds to me like he's setting the table.
Now that is
bye, Draymond.
No, but don't say that. But Steiny, there is a lot to,
and you know this guy that you rock with, that you ride with.
Yeah.
Bye.
You didn't want him. You don't want him back. Your first choice was to not have him back.
Yeah, but
so you don't rock with him. You only rock and ride with him
because I want to win another chip.
Well, why did you want to get rid of him?
Because it wasn't I want to get rid of him. I just felt like the too big lineup is exhausted. I felt like I wanted to see Jordan Poole get a start, and if that meant Dre or somebody else leaving, so be it. But I'm no dummy. I'm no hater. I'm not a Draymond hater. I know damn well they need his ass now more than they ever have. I just got to – this is what's concerning to me, and I'm telling you in Dub Nation, if I know this and you know this and Curry and Clay know this, why isn't Lacob saying when he can whatever the number could be 200 mil? Why can't he just say, Dre, this is 150? I'm not saying that's just something to where shut it down. Public enemy, it's over. You're ours. But Dre's talking about letting you know something that I deem I'm worth. That has me biting my little nails.
Yeah.
Give him 130, damn it.
DeAndre's in the 707. What's going on, DeAndre? How you doing, man?
I'm good, and yourself? How you doing, Steiny?
Doing well, man.
Guru, I wanted to say what's up to you too, man.
What's up, baby?
What's going on? I don't have an issue with Draymond, seeing what he's worth and going out and throwing his hat out there and just seeing what he can get.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind him doing it either. I'm just sick of him.
Oh,
that's all.
Because he did nothing wrong there, and obviously that was the
listen. No, Sick 510. I'm with Matt. He was asked about his relationship with Clay and Steph, and he makes it all about himself and his free agent process.
Come on, y'all. Now that's being too critical, man. Say what you really. Isn't that your famous line? Say what you mean.
Exactly.
He was asked about his experience.
He's insufferable right now.
No, he just has leverage.
Yes, he does.
Out the wang, and I think some people probably don't like that.
888-957-9570 is the number. What'd you hear Draymond say? What did you hear Draymond say? Oh, he's keeping the Warriors up to date. I'm sure Joe Lacob's like, can't wait to hear from Draymond again. Mike Dunleavy, can't wait for Draymond.
I'd love to hear that initial offer from the Warriors, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Draymond, go bye-bye.
Listen, this is Draymond asked about Steph and Clay. Hey, let's talk about your teammates.
What makes it special is these my brothers. These are guys who go to war with. These are guys that when we're done playing, I'll still keep in contact with. I'm going through free agency right now. You hear this and you hear that. And,
Come on,
and just updating them on my thoughts. Every step of the way, I update them. Because I don't want it to get down to a point to where if I was to leave, that because you just can't control news anymore. It's impossible to control news.
That's getting out.
It's getting out. And so, if I leave, that it's just wham. Hey, fellas, just FYI, I'm gone. Or
lead a chat.
It come across your phone and I don't get the chance to tell you, and so I'm in touch with them a couple times a week right now, just kind of letting them know my mindset, what I'm thinking, what I'm hearing,
It's incredible that you got people agreeing with you about the insufferable. And he's on a podcast to talk about him, and he's just Dan Rockins on YouTube. If somebody's asked you to talk about yourself, what are you supposed to do?
They asked about his relationship.
And the reason he brought them up is this is their journey too. That's all, Steiny.
He's insufferable. He's insufferable.
I'm not there.
That's all.
And I'll call it, how is this? I love that he's telling you their bond.
It's Draymond, take a play off.
See it.
How about that? You like that phrase? Take a play off.
How can he when he's about to make a lifetime
decision? Just keep your mouth shut and sign a contract with somebody.
Dude, Steiny, it's not the world we live in, baby.
Well, I haven't heard Kyrie Irving say anything. Not one thing. Apparently he's meeting with Phoenix, but he hasn't come out and said it. Who else is a free agent?
But he's not in the media like Dre is, Steiny.
Oh.
Dre has a podcast. He paying PG-13 back.
I heard that...
I don't like if I leave. That's the little stuff. Bonte had a great tweet last night, Steiny. I ran it by you this morning. Maybe tonight he uses the platform, or would that be too soon to end all the angst? But what if Draymond tonight told us on TNT with Clay and Steph and Kelsey and Mahomes if he would what his intentions? That'd be kind of dope.
Well, it doesn't sound like he knows. I don't.
Wow.
I mean,
I cannot imagine the Warriors without Draymond Green. I just can't. You got people on the Comcast business text line saying they trading Poole, and you turn around and lose Dre. I'd be furious. Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
Who? No, come on now.
There are a lot of people that wouldn't. Harry, my buddy Harry, wouldn't. He thinks they should let him go. Save some money.
Well, that's got to be the 1%, right?
There's more than 1% that want Draymond gone.
No, that even now with what they've done with Poole.
There's 1% of the people want Draymond gone.
No, it's
you really
more,
think
no,
it's one?
It's more than that. But
it's a lot more than that. I'm just looking at these texts on the Comcast business text line.
read that one.
Steiny's fully correct. It's all about Dre. Hit the pike. He's trying to control the news. They got rid of Jordan Poole for Dre, and if he leaves, I would be furious. This guy is a megalomaniac.
Oh, my goodness.
Steiny is insufferable. That's fair. They got rid of Poole for Dre. If Dre does Golden State Warriors like that,
loyalty. Guru, you're laughing because you know Steiny's right. No, I'm not. It's his life. It's his process, and he's on a podcast. He ain't putting it on the back of the Tribune. Cut the guy some slack. We're in an era now. We're about to watch a Steph Curry documentary. I can't wait to watch. All of us can't because we're enamored with more. We want to see more. And Draymond's walking us step by step through the process. I see nothing. Evan, am I wrong saying that he's not doing too much?
It does feel like it is very much down Draymond Green's.
Oh my goodness!
It's all about Draymond Green Avenue.
It's his decision.
Have we heard from Russell Westbrook?
No,
he's a free agent. How about Chris Middleton? We heard anything from Chris Middleton?
Steiny, no.
Okay. How about James Harden? Even have we heard anything out of James Harden?
Those are no's.
Okay,
but
Kyrie Irving,
it just
D'Angelo
dropped
Russell,
yesterday.
Kevin Love, Fred VanVleet, Harrison Barnes. Shut your mouth, Draymond.
So you would like to implement a rule? You can't talk about your free agency. Just make the decision.
I ran down the list of the top 12 free agents.
You did.
Nobody's saying a word other than Draymond Green.
Oh, boy.
That's all.
That's amazing. And Evan hurt me. I was like, man.
Kyle Kuzma. Anybody heard from Kyle Kuzma? He's a free agent. We know where he wants to go. Do we know, is Kyle Kuzma keeping Travis Schlenk abreast?
Oh, boy.
Is he checking in 3 times a week? I don't know. What about Josh Hart? We heard from Josh Hart. They pushed his deadline back.
They
pushed his deadline back. So we haven't heard from Josh Hart. What about Dylan Brooks? No. Boy, he talks a lot. Have we heard from Dylan Brooks?
Are you shocked, though? He talks all year, Steiny, on the podcast. And we criticize him for it.
I'm not surprised he talks about himself.
P-Rock Dap 1 on YouTube. The match is going to turn into the Decision 2023. Could be. No, Dre's going to milk this. I get it. But damn, what are the Warriors not offering or offering to where he feels like that? I'm worth that. Man.
Well, you did it again, too. You just think Joe Lacob's going to throw money at
you. That's a signal that he ain't throwing it that far. And you know what? Let's be real here. What do you think Dre thinks he's worth? Draymond Green right now today, what do you think he's telling Rich Paul and company?
35? 40?
I think 40 could be real. So that would be 3 for 120. He may get that.
Unbelievable. This guy's unbelievable.
4 rings. 3 for 120. Pay me. Boy. Michigan State will be happy. That donation.
I can't figure out whether you want him here now or not. Draymond.
I want him here.
Okay.
There's no other alternative now because of the things that have happened.
Steiny, which one of those guys have an award-winning podcast, is a contributor to TNT, and is one of the greatest defenders to ever play the game?
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Draymond Green. 3 years. He's going to be on the Warriors. 3 more years.
I'm excited, man.
Number
by the time I see you next week, you guys, will we know what he's doing and where he's playing?
This is what I agree with. 510. Draymond sounds like he's already made his decision to stay, but he wants to revel in the attention. I think that's fair.
Well,
Goo, you're right. It's his decision. And when he makes one, let us know. Until then.
Fine. Boy, y'all hard. So those are probably, you guys just are not
Triple single
Draymond
Green
fans.
is staying.
How much? Steiny, he may get 40, man.
He's not going to get 40. That would be a mistake.
No.
He's not worth 40.
What about to the Kings?
They don't have 40 to give him.